guys, welcome back to Dimitra's Dishes. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a 4th of July inspired fruit tart. And you're going to need some vanilla biscotti, your favorite kind. I have from our bakery vanilla, almond, and anise biscotti, which are my favorite, but use whatever you like. We need some fresh blueberries, fresh raspberries, some melted butter that's in here, fresh homemade whipped cream, vanilla pudding, which is really easy to make. The whipped cream recipe and the vanilla pudding recipe is on my website, www.dimitrasdishes.com, and it's also on my YouTube channel, so make sure you get that and you make these. They're very, very simple to make. You're going to need a tart pan. This is a 9.5-inch tart pan, and tart pans are important because it makes the tart easy to come out and look beautiful and serve. A food processor, and then this is a pastry bag that has a star tip to it. You don't need this. You can definitely use a Ziploc bag and just cut the tip off, and that'll be fine too. So we're going to begin by making our crust, which is going to be a biscotti crust. And you need, so I would say you need about 6 or 7 biscottis, but it depends. It depends on how big they are. Mine are really big, so that's 3, 4, 5. Let's start with 5 and see how it goes. I'm just going to puree them until they're finely ground, and then I'm going to add my melted butter. And once you have fine crumbs, you just add in the butter. And you need about 1.5 cups worth of these crumbs. So you can go ahead and measure them if you want. If you have extra, doesn't matter, you'll have a little bit of a thicker crumb. Before we add the butter to this, actually, let me move this out of the way. And I'm just going to butter my tart pan so that way it releases easily. Just like that. And then I'm going to pour the rest in here while it's on. Just like that. And you're going to have what looks like a wet sand consistency or texture. And you're going to take your crumbs out. Let me use my little spatula. And you're just going to press them onto the bottom of your tart pan. Okay, so the best thing to use is the bottom of a measuring cup, and that just spreads it out really evenly. You want to make sure that you go all around and all the way up the edges of your tart pan, because that's going to make that beautiful tart looking crust. And that's it. I'm just going to pop this in my freezer for about 15 minutes so it can chill and get nice and hard, so when it hits the oven it won't kind of like crumble and fall. If you don't have room in your freezer, go ahead and chill it in your refrigerator for about 30 minutes. So 15 minutes in the freezer or 30 minutes in the refrigerator. In the meantime, have your oven preheating at 350 degrees. And as soon as it's done chilling, I'm going to pop it in there for 10 minutes and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Alright, so I took my tart out of the oven and then I set it on the cooling rack and it cooled for about 30 minutes. And see how easy it is to take out when you have a tart pan? Otherwise you'd be fighting with it and you'd never have this beautiful design that tart pans make. Okay, so I'm going to put it on my serving platter and I'm just going to fill it and decorate it right on here. So I'm going to fill it with my pastry cream first, and this is vanilla pudding, also called pastry cream, but if you're going to look for it on my website or on this channel, it's going to be under vanilla pudding. And it's so, so easy to make and so good. Okay, let me get a spatula so I could smooth it out. You just want it nice and smooth because we're going to decorate it for the 4th of July. 4th of July is coming up around here, and this is so nice and decorative. But you don't have to make this just for the 4th of July. You can just really put berries all over this and all different kind of fruit and make a beautiful fruit tart. So we're going to start with the blueberries, and we're going to make kind of like the stars for it. So we're just going to fill up this corner right up here with blueberries so they could be our stars of our American flag. That's it. Those are the blueberries. And now we're just going to do raspberries for the red stripes. We're going to make rows of raspberries. To me, that looks good as is, but we're going to make it look even better. And I'm going to fill my pastry bag with whipped cream. Okay, so you just fold it over like this, and you keep your hand underneath, and then you just kind of scoop in with the spatula. And then I'm just going to make, you can make rows of this, like little stripes. Or I like to make these little star-looking decorations. I just think it looks prettier. I'm going to fill in all of the empty spaces. Look at that, you guys. You can do this. I just did it in front of you in no time. Just have all of your ingredients ready and put them all together, and you'll have the most delicious 4th of July fruit tart. Get the recipe for the vanilla pudding and the vanilla whipped cream from my website, www.dimitrasdishes.com. The exact measurements of everything you'll need are on there. I don't give the exact measurements on here because otherwise I'd have to be looking at a paper. But get them, make this, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Bye.